Hello and welcome to a special edition of the New Media Zone. And Dave here, and Dave with you.
They're all special, Ed.
They are special, but this may be a shorter segment for YouTube, which we're going to do more of.
Oh, good.
Now,
We can say bad words?
yes.
Oh, heck.
Heck Ramsey.
Richard Boone.
Yes, we did that recently. Now, this one, we've talked about those Polonia Brothers films. We've talked about the Apes movies, and they keep doing the shark movies, but I was so perplexed over this SHARKULA film that just came out. I was saying, I think we could play the whole thing, which is an hour and 10 minutes, and do a commentary on it. But we're just going to do the highlights here on this special edition.
Okay.
Now, you would think if you were going to do a shark film, you might have some good shark effects, or passable.
What is the name of this film?
This is SHARKULA.
Right.
This is where Dracula, I think the shark bites Dracula and the powers are transferred to the shark.
Okay.
That's the best I got from the plot. The thing is, it is the same shark puppet, and I looked it up on the internet. It's an $8 rubber shark puppet that is put in with a background. I think they have a bigger one that will bite an arm that's about this big, but usually it's the little one.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's Dracula doing in the ocean?
Oh, you'll see that in the clip I have.
Oh, okay.
Now, of course, we know Dracula is not supposed to be out during the day. I'm not sure what kind of effects were done here.
That's why there's a big moon, to make you think it's not the day.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you picked up something I didn't. This is the moon showing this much light out here.
Well, it's a full moon,
and
can be bright.
It's 12 o'clock noon here as Dracula runs through. And we know that Dracula, or the Polonia, uses the same actors all the time.
Okay.
Now, this is Dracula, Dave.
That's the classic sexy Dracula.
That's the Polonia that's fighting him in the front. That's the director.
He's Dracula. Turn into a bat and fly away.
There's Polonia, who's giving us this. Now, I think you saw this on Facebook.
Oh, God.
It was worse than the earthquake blood effect.
I wanted just that little gentle toss, and it impales Dracula.
There he goes into the water. You were asking how he encountered the shark.
And the blood is attracting the shark.
I guess so. Now, the same bubble, there's the bigger shark puppet.
Okay.
Now, the same bubble of, layover was in every shot, even though the directions and angles and close-ups changed. Now, if you were casting a Dracula, even though you use the same actors in every film, wouldn't you find somebody that looked sort of like Dracula then?
Yeah. There is a... Well, you know what, Ed? I'll give him props for breaking the stereotype.
Okay.
I still don't know why Dracula didn't turn into a bat and fly away, but okay, we'll let that go by.
Now, this shot of this woman with the fire,
the S&M outfit,
which is not explained and is a stock footage they got from somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I didn't count. I'm going to say it's 10 minutes of the movie where they keep cutting back and forth to this woman.
So it's filler.
It's a filler, and I'll tell you why at the end. I kind of figured this out.
All right.
Now,
there's two of them. There's two Himmelbergers.
Yeah, that she must have married her co-star in that Ape movie, the Frozen Sasquatch with the dime store suit, Jeff Kirkendale. Now he's the one that I see over here in the Latham Walmart.
Okay. So these are filmed around here?
No, they're filmed in Pennsylvania, but somehow he got hooked up with this Polonia crew here.
Look at that nice shot.
That, of course, is a stock shot.
Oh. Written, edited, and directed. I wouldn't even make that claim.
Now we're back to,
the bad acting.
Yeah. Now this is Renfield here with the hat on.
Okay.
Usually he's played as kind of crazed.
Yeah.
This is like a slow adult version of Renfield. I'm not sure why this character or this performance was picked as a kind of a slow person here.
Is one of these guys going to be like Hooper?
That one guy, I want to say of all the actors, this guy with the beard and the hat was the best actor of them all, and kind of humorous. Now, wouldn't you take the light bulb out of the light and top so you didn't get that glare on Dracula? Okay, if you're using this guy as Dracula, wouldn't you try to find some kind of Dracula wig? And here's this shot again.
Yeah. Or slick his hair back. He has a little bit of a Larry Fine look to him.
Right. You don't want that look.
What is that?
That was SHARKULA now.
Oh!
That he's and this shot is always used. I'm not sure what this is. In the water is the fin.
But how many films has the Polonia Brothers made?
A ton of them.
So they're making money somewhere. You have to think.
Yeah, I thought I read that they were getting $5,000 to put these together, but I don't think that's the case. As I'll say after we wrap this up. I think only by chance there's a little bit of highlighting there, but no attempt is made of any kind of lighting. It's just very perplexing that these things are put out there. Look at that lighting there. They didn't bother to put a light on the side, get some kind of... These two, I'm sure these two weren't shot at the same time. Look at this!
Is that wings?
It's wings on the Dracula. This is a stock shot. Anything that looks halfway decent is a stock shot. And this 10 minutes of this woman.
And this film is how long?
An hour and 10 minutes.
Holy crap.
I want to say every 5 minutes you get the shot of the woman there.
So the movie itself is 40 minutes long.
Right.
And then there's these stock footages they throw in. Oh, Lilac was a much better vampire.
Yeah. There's the same moon that was stuck in the earlier. Always the bad masks that have nothing. Okay, now here's the big puppet. Apparently the shark can walk
but not during the day.
On land. At least it's a night shot here.
This is a great movie to watch, totally loaded. I would drink a 6-pack and be smoking weed all night long to enjoy this.
I guess it's best enjoyed that way. Now, I will say there's no sex of any kind in these Polonia films, but this woman here sort of had the hammer cleavage.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we're going to get a good look at it here. But,
oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's as sexy as any of these Polonia films had gotten. So kudos for the hammer cleavage.
That's right. No, beg me to wed you.
We have to make our own movie.
Beg me to wed
After I saw something at the end here, something's got to be done. If this, and they of course threw the netting on it because it's a sea area. Now this is what I found. This is something I put together. I found this on YouTube. Some shark effects on green screen, and I found some water backdrops without bubbles that were flying.
Right.
So I put this together in 5 minutes.
And even have the jaw coming down. As they tend to do.
This is a free thing. Of course, you wouldn't show it this long. And I would put something over it.
Right.
Some water effects, but not bubbles. And you could get a decent looking shark effects.
Yeah, I mean it's
still
iffy.
Yeah, it's iffy.
But it's better than that damn puppet.
And I even put this effect over the some of their shots.
Oh, did you? Are we going to see that?
Over the puppet, yes.
Okay.
To see there is
interesting how you can see actually through one side and out the gills.
Yeah. I don't know who did this, but it was free on YouTube. I'm sure you could find better CGI sharks somewhere and pay a few bucks for them. But anything other than a rubber puppet. So I think what we had... Oh, here's I took the Dracula and just darkened it,
Yes. Okay.
so it looks sort of
Looks
like,
like it's at night.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they didn't even go that far. You gave me an idea that it was the bright full moon that was lighting it up like 12 in the afternoon.
Right. So now we're seeing your version.
This, I just darkened it, and I put in the blood. I put a still shot of the guy just to show that you can do better blood effects than whatever that was they had.
Well, I still can't believe how he throws this thing. He's like underhanding it or something. Let me see that
I'm
shot.
sure he wasn't anywhere near in the same shot, so I'm not sure who's hiding under the hat next to him there.
Look at that.
Okay, there's I don't know where they got that from, but I've got a still here where I put a little better blood, I believe, coming. Okay, there's a still shot.
Okay.
Something that was a little...
That's a little better than those droplets that go up.
Yeah. Now here I put the green screen shark in over their puppet. You could get something that's a little better if you took some kind of effort. But I'm just perplexed that every shark film has got that same freaking puppet. And remember that great artwork they have. And some poor boob, and these things are on Amazon and streaming.
Oh, look at that.
Now I'm not doing that, but I don't know how they did 3 of the 8 films. I'll show this.
Wait, is this the 8 film?
Yes, this one's not.
With that same...
Yeah, this is not going to air on TV.
Oh, no?
Maybe on YouTube. But they did no sex of any kind in any of those Polonia films. This scene has nothing to do with the 8th film. But I'm thinking for overseas markets or something.
What?
Somebody got some kind of money.
She did some nudity?
She did this nudity here.
Can't you show this and just bar it?
I'll bar out something.
Oh, look at that. Oh, jeez. She needs a trim.
Now, she was thrown into this pit with this ape where they were supposed to mate somehow. I don't know how. And she's enticing him to get closer, and she's going to kill him here.
Okay.
But she's enticing him with this very graphic nudity.
Oh, I'm enticed, Ed.
Yeah.
I'm coming up closer to that screen.
And, the shots up and down. And
Oh, dear.
I was quite surprised because, there was no... This would be like if Judy in our films all of a sudden was nude.
Yeah.
It was just quite surprising, and I'm not sure what it's doing here. Now, this wasn't the company that did the other ones.
Even the ape from the Three Stooges shorts look better than this one. Oh, God, I just want to throw her a Gillette.
was there that much? I was looking. I didn't see too much coming out of it.
I don't know if it's that or a shadow, but something's going on there.
Most of the apes in their 8 movies, they didn't even bother to put like black makeup around the eyes. I think this one did, but you can see the flesh around the eye area.
Yeah.
Look at the ape is apparently enjoying this out. Oh, well, here we go. I've never seen these ape masks available anywhere with the horrible jaw that drops down.
Yeah, something's weird with that, yeah.
I want to say if these Polonia films had more of this type of thing with nudity and bizarre ape rituals and matings, they would at least be entertaining. And not, rubber shark puppets and things.
Oh, dear.
And things like this here. So, yeah. That was the SHARKULA. And what I found out, I was trying to find more about how they were budgeting these things.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, it was Wild Eye Releasing, so I went to their page. Now, apparently they'll put anything on.
All right.
We are always accepting completed films for distribution consideration and encourage you to submit.
Ooh.
These are the guidelines you have to meet. Films must be at least 70 minutes in length.
That's why you have filled in footage
That's
to reach that 70 minutes.
That's why there was 10 minutes of the woman with the fire. Visible production value on screen, despite your budget.
That's questionable.
Yeah. I guess we're including the stock shots as the production value. Any genre, horror, gore. Music and effects tracks must be available for international sales consideration.
All right.
So apparently they have people that will dub these things. You must be able to provide an uncompressed HD master of your film on a hard drive.
We could do that.
Yes. I'm saying something's got to be done next summer.
Frankenbob it.
Something, we got to come up with something. I don't know if we could extend the web series. That's going to be about a half hour.
Okay.
Or we only need a half hour and 10 more minutes.
Right.
But this is how these things are being put out. Apparently, I don't know how much money they're making on these, but
you submit this. What is your cut?
Well,
what do you get?
I did write to Wild Eye Releasing to ask them what the deal was.
And
so
you got no answer yet?
I just did it yesterday, so
okay.
We'll find out though. But
all right.
Apparently they'll accept just about anything.
Well, it sure sounds like it.
With the rubber.
And you know, I know something. We can do anything.
We can, and we have. And I'm just looking at the Batman thing we did. We must have spent $50 on that, and that looks great. We had all the villains, the Spider-Man thing where you were Craven. No other Spider-Man production has had all 9 villains in it, but we did it.
Is that copyright infringement?
Yeah.
So we couldn't.
No, we couldn't do that. I'm just saying the production value. We spent almost nothing on those things. Right. I'm just amazed that after all the movies they put out and all the shark movies, they're still using the same rubber puppet. When I showed you, you can find some semi-decent effects on the web there to put in. But no, they're all worked up now over bad puppets and boobs. We will see you next time.